The internet is full of quick fixes, but losing a whole kilogram while you sleep? Is it a dream or a dangerous delusion? Every single day, millions of people step onto the scale, hoping to see that number magically drop. And every so often, someone claims they've found the secret to shedding a kilogram overnight. It sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, today we're pulling back the curtain on this tempting promise. We're going to dive deep, separate fact from fiction, and uncover what's really happening when that scale seems to budge dramatically after just one night. You might be surprised by the actual science. So, you wake up, feeling a bit lighter, step on the scale, and boom, it's down a full kilogram. The immediate thought, yes, I'm finally losing weight. And for a split second, you might even consider sharing your secret with the world. But before you start prepping your acceptance speech for the Overnight Weight Loss Guru Award, let's hit pause and ask a crucial question. What kind of weight did you actually lose? Because here's the challenge. Our bodies are complex, dynamic systems, and that number on the scale is just one snapshot, often heavily influenced by things that have absolutely nothing to do with burning fat. When we talk about losing weight, most of us are really thinking about losing fat. That stubborn stuff around our belly, thighs, or arms. But your body weight is made up of so much more than just fat. Think about it. Bones, muscles, organs, and a huge amount of water. In fact, water can make up anywhere from 50% to 70% of your total body weight. This is where the overnight loss often comes into play. Let's look at what could genuinely make that scale dip by a kilogram in a single night. The biggest player by far is water weight. Imagine your body as a sponge. It can soak up a lot of fluid, and it can also wring itself out. If you had a particularly salty meal the day before, your body might have been holding onto extra water to dilute all that sodium. Cut down on salt, or even just go a day without excess sodium, and your body might decide to flush out that extra water. This isn't fat disappearing, it's just your body reaching a better fluid balance. You could easily lose a kilogram of water just by changing your diet slightly for a day or two. Ever noticed how a low-carb diet often leads to quick initial weight loss? That's largely water. Our bodies store carbohydrates as glycogen, and every gram of glycogen binds with about 3 to 4 grams of water. When you cut carbs, your body uses up those glycogen stores, releasing all that associated water, so a significant drop can happen purely from glycogen depletion. Another, less glamorous but very real, contributor to overnight weight changes? Your digestive system. Yes, I'm talking about what happens after you eat. A full stomach, undigested food, and waste products all add to your body weight. A good bowel movement can easily account for hundreds of grams, sometimes even a kilogram, depending on what and how much you've eaten. It's not fat loss, it's sitting, it's just your body doing its natural thing. Even breathing contributes. Every time you exhale, you're releasing carbon dioxide and water vapor. Over a full night's sleep, your body is constantly metabolizing, breathing, and sweating imperceptibly. These tiny losses add up, but they're usually just a fraction of a kilogram. So here's the climax, the key moment of truth. Can you lose 1 kg of fat overnight? Absolutely not. To lose 1 kilogram of pure body fat, you would need to create a caloric deficit of roughly 7,700 calories. Think about that for a second. An average person burns around 2,500 calories in an entire day just by existing, moving, and exercising. To burn 7,700 calories, you'd have to run multiple marathons, or essentially starve yourself for days, all within the span of one night. It's physiologically impossible, and is completely unsustainable. Anyone claiming to have lost a kilogram of fat overnight is either mistaken about what they lost or dangerously misinformed. Chasing such rapid fat loss can lead to unhealthy practices, disappointment, and a yo-yo effect that makes long-term progress even harder. So, when you see that scale dip by a kilogram in the morning, understand that it's almost certainly a temporary fluctuation of water, glycogen, or digested food, not actual body fat. True, sustainable fat loss is a marathon, not a sprint. It comes from consistent, healthy habits, a balanced diet, regular exercise, and adequate sleep. Don't let the allure of quick fixes distract you from the real work that genuinely transforms your body and health. Focusing on those minor overnight fluctuations can be a frustrating and misleading journey. Instead, look at trends over weeks and months and celebrate the small, consistent wins that lead to lasting change. If you want to understand more about sustainable fat loss, check out our next video right here.